Write this down. Our next meeting will be here again, August 6th. Okay? So just note that. So for those of you that don't know me yet, my name is Cynthia Taylor-Iwanko, and I am your Presidential Diamond in Manitoba, obviously. There's only so many of us in Canada. I think we have only 5 presidentials in all of Canada and 1 ambassador, so there is massive, massive room for growth. We expect within the next year we're going to have at least another 15, if not 20, presidential diamonds, and I expect that they're going to be the people in this room. So raise your hand if you want to be a presidential diamond. Woo! Awesome. So how many of you, I want you to give me an It Works boom. You guys, how many people have been to an event where you know what the boom is all about? That's our little signature thing. Okay, I see some hands going up. I want to know how many people here had their check grow, because you guys all know the preliminary checks were posted yesterday, 2 days ago. How many people had growth from their check from May to June? Scream it out with a boom. Boom! Woo! That's awesome. If you want to close the door behind you. Oh, never mind, we still have people coming in. Maybe we'll hold off just a little bit. Hey, Ash, did you get come up with the banner? The sign?
The lineup was not. So I was waiting for it.
Okay, well, she just went out. Anyways, okay. So, how many people are new to one of our meetings? How many people have never been to an It Works meeting? Whoa! That's right, that's awesome. You guys, one more time, I want everybody to look around the room. Raise your hands as high as you can, okay? All the new people. We have more than half the room is brand spanking new. That's awesome. Welcome, you guys. We're such a fun group. We're totally, as you can see, laid back. We don't get dressed up in business suits to go to work. Everything is just kicked back, like Mark Pentecost, our CEO, says. We earn like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, yeah. And we party like Jimmy Buffett. Not everybody, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing but a good time. So anyways, the way that we start every meeting out is by obviously introducing ourselves. So I have introduced myself. I also want to introduce our 2 other triple diamonds that we have in the company. We do are in Manitoba. We do have another one that's, I don't know if Shannon's here today. Shannon?
We have 2 more.
2 more?
2 more triples.
2 more triples, right.
One in Manitoba, one in BC.
No, but I mean in Manitoba. In Manitoba, yeah. We've just got
Shannon,
one
are you
more.
here?
Shannon's not here? Shannon Kubin? Not yet, maybe. Okay, so we have Ashley DePalma, who is a triple diamond. Woo-hoo! Welcome. And Ashley's going to be sharing with me on, we're just going to do the party pad presentation, which is showing you guys what you would do when you go to a party. It's so easy to host a party. We have something called the party pad that looks just like this. We have notes, you read off the notes, and that is how you do a party. Easy as can be, other than slapping a wrap on people, taking a picture of them beforehand and after. It's as easy as that. It's so easy to run your business. So we're going to go over a little bit of that with you. And then we also have Jackie Shahufka here as well. Stand up, Jackie. And Christy. Jackie is also a triple diamond. So welcome both of you guys, and thank you for helping me present tonight. So what I want to just first of all say before I get started is how much it means to me when I think about where I started out, when I started out. Somebody just asked if I could share my story. Does anybody want to hear my story? Yes. Okay, good, because sometimes it gets a little redundant for me to hear. So when I first started out, I've only been doing this for, I think it's been 18 months now. Whatever, it was October of 2011 when I started. And I had to sign up under my husband's name because I was at the top of another company. I was a leader in another company, and I had thousands of people in my downline. I had a strong team in another company. But as much as I loved the product, I was not happy with what I was earning, with the amount of work I put in with that company and with what I was earning. So I thought, you know what, I need to search for something else. I'm not happy. I thought that I was going to be a millionaire by 10 years in. I was actually 9.5 years in when I found this. And I've been searching for something for 3 years. And I tell you, for anybody that's new out there, if you want to work for yourselves, if you want to start your own business and you don't want to have a huge absorbent, or I don't know that word, exorbitant, whatever, cost, Mom, remember? So if you don't want to have some crazy huge startup cost for your business, this is a great avenue to go with, and it's something that you can do on your own time. Most brick and mortar companies or businesses will cost you anywhere from $10,000, sometimes up to hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started, whereas this is going to cost you $99 to get started. So, when I first found it, I found it online. I had a couple of glasses of wine that night, and I thought, oh my goodness, I was ticked with the company that I was working with, and I just thought, I was going through things, I don't even remember how I came upon Denise Walsh's website, but I did. I came upon that, and I filled something out online, and I thought, oh gosh, I need to see what this is all about. It sounds too good to be true. But the next morning I woke up, sober as can be, and I got this email and thought, oh my God, you're such a sucker. Like, and I'm not. I'm normally the biggest skeptic. So when I read all this, that I had filled something out, not that I was that inebriated, I don't know. It was literally 2 glasses of wine, but I was just willing to put myself out there a little bit more and try something new. As soon as I started reading it, I thought, it's impossible that this wrap is going to do what everybody claims it's going to do. Is anybody else dying of heat?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm just going to press service. Because they roll like that, yeah. And the guy's going to come in and everybody turn around and say, we're dying of heat. As soon as he opens the door. I'm sweating up here and I'm not nervous at all. So anyway, I woke up, I decided, you know what? I thought about it for about 6 weeks. I got about 3 or 4 emails from Denise Walsh, and she kept, every time that I was feeling a little bummed about where I was at with the other business, magically another email would pop up and it would be something else. And for a lot of you that are on my team, you guys came about joining my team the same way, and a lot of my downline will do that too. We'll send out email after email after email about 2 the first week, 1 the next week, 1 2 weeks later, because you always want to it's drip marketing. You want to make sure that you're always in people's faces. You never know when they're going to suddenly think, you know what, that's right, maybe I do want to go for that. Well, that's what happened to me. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go for it, and lo and behold, Denise and I chatted for a little while, and I thought, okay, I'm going to sign up as a loyal customer first, because I wasn't sure this was actually going to fly. And the more I thought about it, I thought, you know what, it's going to cost me, sorry, I wasn't going to sign up as a loyal customer. I didn't want to be locked into anything. That 3-month thing didn't impress me. I didn't like the idea of auto ship. I didn't really get it. I just heard from Amway people and Melaleuca people that like, oh, everybody hates the word auto ship. So I was like, ooh, I've got to stay away from that. So I was just going to buy a box of wraps retail, $99. And then I realized, okay, the startup cost is normally $199. At that time, it was also $99 to sign up, and I got a box of wraps anyways. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to do this on the down low and see what happens, and if people actually go for it, then maybe I can make a go of this. So I may as well just sign up as a distributor. So I did, and I sat on it for about 4 months. I didn't actually put myself out there because I couldn't. I had to kind of do it all under my husband's name because I was with the other company. So after 4 months, I finally got brave and thought, you know what, I'm going to host a party. I need to put myself out there and actually host a party. So I put out an event on Facebook, and I invited 9 people, and nobody showed up, and I had a big L slapped on my head and felt like, oh my God, you've been in home party, direct sales for 9.5 years, and you can't get anybody to show up at a party, Cynthia? You're a big loser. So I thought, okay, this really bites. And then after about 2 weeks, I decided, my husband kept saying to me, you know what, you've put it out there already, you've put this money in for 4 months, you've made next to nothing back. Yes, I might have sold a few wraps here and there, and I signed up, my mom as a loyal customer, my sister signed up as a distributor, but that was about it. Nothing else was really happening. And I thought, you know what, I need to actually recoup some of this cost, and I need to see where this is going to go, because I really do believe in this product. I lost inches, my husband lost inches, we were so pumped with the results that we got. I need to get this on people. Plus, I was on a team page like all the rest of you, and I could see what the rest of them were doing, and I thought, even if I think maybe people in Manitoba are going to do it, everybody else thought the same thing about the people in their little towns too, that nobody's going to go for it. Well then, all of a sudden, all these people are like promoting, and I thought, God, that needs to be me. It's like, I got experience here, and I'm sitting on it. You don't need experience, by the way. Anyway, so after a little bit, I decided to have my second party. I invited 16 people. 3 people showed up only because my one girlfriend called me and asked me for directions to someplace. And I said, "You're supposed to be at my party right now. I've got food out right now." She goes, "Yeah, but do you have wine?" I'm like, "It's a detox party." "No, you can't." And she's like, "And that's when nobody's coming." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Listen, the girls and I are here. We need to know the directions to whatever." And I said, "You need to get over here right now. I'll put out a bottle of wine." So they did come over, and she drank 2 glasses of wine, lost absolutely nothing. One of my girlfriends, she did lose inches, and then the other one, it was the next morning that she had great results. So they kind of spread the word a little bit. Anyways, then I got out there, and that guy's not showing up. Come on, buddy. Yeah, you want to go out and grab him? You can go out, His office is just right there. His name's Cam. Yes, he's supposed to be the thermometer guy. Anyways, well, the service guy. He's more than that. I shouldn't say that. Anyways, so my third try, my third party that I finally went with, I said, "You know what? This is it. I'm done. After this, I'm going to quit. If this doesn't work, I'm going to quit," which I knew in the back of my head, I'm not a quitter. There's no way I was actually going to quit. I was going to keep trying until I invited everybody under the sun. But I invited 91 people. And 16 people showed up. So of those 16 people, I know a lot of people think, "Oh my gosh, that's pretty pathetic for 91 people." But 91 people is kind of a magic number, guys. Invite 91 people to your party, because out of those 16 people, 6 people signed up as distributors that night. Everybody else in the room was a loyal customer, except for one girl. Everybody else was, out of the, what was that, 16? So 9 of them were loyal customers. And now, to this point, I think there's probably 11 of them that are now distributors on the team. So you never know what can come of it if you just keep pushing forward. All of you guys are in this room right now because of the party that I had. Actually, even the first party. There's some of you that are here because of that very first party, too. The one girl that had great results that night. Anyways, that's my story. It's been amazing for me. The journey has been unbelievable. Ashley and I were just talking today. We were talking about how the CEO, Mark Pentecost, he's really focusing on No Excuses Summer. Have you guys all been on the It Works Global page? I love, love, love that. That's so true. In most direct sales companies, the companies will warn us that in the summer months, things slow down. So just expect a little dip. Yes, you can certainly expect a dip with direct sales. Absolutely. In summer, everybody's got on vacation, they're doing all sorts of other things, and they're not really thinking about business. But you don't have to do that. Ashley and I were comparing our checks, not our checks to each other, but we were comparing where we were at last year this time and where we were at, like June of 2011, and where we were at, what?
June 2012.
Right, June 2012, and where we were at this year for this last check that we got. And we were like, why on earth did it grow so much? I'll tell you guys how much in just a minute. And we realized that, you know what, we did exactly, we were new at that point. I didn't technically start until February, the end of February. Ashley didn't, like my 4 months. Ashley started just after I started. She was one of the people, both of these girls were both at that first party that I had. The third, the only successful one. But the results, or pardon me, what we noticed is that because we put ourselves out there and we worked and worked and worked and we called every single person and we kept pushing and pushing, we called every lead, we would blitz everybody we could possibly think of. If we had nothing to do business-wise, we would call each other, we would pump each other up, we would scowl Facebook or scroll through Facebook like crazy, and we would be looking for posts that other people were putting and save it in files so that we could use that and post that sort of thing on our Facebook pages too. We would, and post every day. We were just obsessed with our business at this time of the year last year. And Ashley, well, first of all, mine didn't go up as much. It did go up significantly, but I was at, I think mine went up 38%. No, 380%. Sorry.
Notice who's the numbers one in the team here? Notice who's the numbers one?
For all of you that are not, or that are brand new, you don't realize I'm really done with numbers. For all of you that have been to many a meeting, you know that math is not my, we're dying of heat, Cam. Oh, it's going down. We're way down to 61. Anyways, and Ashley, how much did yours go up?
702%.
Insane. Was anybody on the team call last night that Denise did? Yeah? Okay. Okay, you guys missed out. It is, I posted it on every page. If you have not listened to it yet, go onto your team page and you can click the link. Listen to that call. It is incredible. It's so exciting. Listen towards the end of that call and you hear her talking about the growth. Every single person that puts themselves out there at this time of year, what you're doing right now is setting yourselves up for what's going to happen in spring of next year. Don't focus on, oh my gosh, my check didn't grow that much, if it doesn't by August, and it might do amazing things. It looks like we've got a lot of promotions coming up for next month, or for this month, pardon me, for July. But don't get discouraged if something doesn't grow as quickly as you expect it to, because it's a snowball effect. But the more that you put in right now, the more that that's going to grow and grow and grow by that time next year. My check blew me away. I really expected, because I'm so used to Home Party, I know that in my mind, Home Party, July and August and June, it starts dipping way down. So I expected a huge decrease in my check, and it went up about $3.5 grand. So pretty sweet.
Cynthia, I started
Yeah.
like a year ago this week.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm sitting
yeah.
here now, so I mean that just goes to show you, right?
Triple diamond.
Here does.
Yeah, 1 year exactly almost. Yeah.
That's amazing. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful year. Happy anniversary. Yes.
Happy anniversary. Okay, so let's get started. So how many people here are wearing a wrap tonight? Oh, good. Yay. We've got 3 of you. Does it feel tingly? Yes, doesn't it? You guys are probably a lot cooler than the rest of us in the room. Yeah, lucky you. Maybe we all should have wrapped. Remember that for next time. So the wrap is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's such a fantastic product. How many people here have not yet tried one of the Ultimate Body Applicators, which is the body wrap? Susie hasn't? One person? Oh, look at the wives pointing to their husbands. Guys, you've got to wrap. Seriously, it's crazy. How many guys in the room have wrapped?
Love it.
There we go. Awesome. Woo! Real men wrap. Real men wrap because real men want action. And seriously, you know. Okay, well, we'll leave that alone. Woo! Okay, anyway, so it's an awesome product. It's so easy to use. It's as simple as taking it out of the package. It looks like this in the package. You get 4 in a box, and I'll open these up. Somebody is going to, you guys all have a draw ticket. We're going to do draws later on, so somebody in the room is going to win this box. My apologies, I'm not using a wrap. I'm just opening your box. Oh. You guys. Dirty Mars. Okay, so this is what the Ultimate Body Applicator looks like. Simply cut it open. Please unfold it. Did anybody put a wrap on and not unfold it? Or have you had a customer do that? It's, you know what, I'm on a different page with some other leaders, and I can't believe in the last month how many people are posting pictures from other distributors, and it's almost always guys too. The husband likes the wrap, and you see this wrap just laid there on a hairy belly. And he's like, I told you it didn't work. You need to unfold it. It is customizable. You can cut it, you can use it on your arms, you can use it on your stomach, your thighs, you can use it under the neck, you can use it literally anywhere that you want to tone, tighten, and firm. And this is what it looks like, and I never bring one. Okay. So this is what the Ultimate Body Applicator looks like. It comes wet, obviously, full of the Herbs and Botanical solution that we have. So you just apply it anywhere on the body. We like to suggest putting Saran Wrap around just to hold it tight against the skin. Saran Wrap is not essential. You don't have to. I'll tell you that actually on July 1st when I saw Mel at the zoo, I was wearing a wrap. It was a hot, hot day and I was still really hot. But anyways, and I didn't have anything on. I had a shirt on, but I didn't have any saran wrap on because I found it in the car and thought, oh my gosh, it's such a hot day, I want to cool off a bit. And so I put on my wrap. I didn't do it to lose inches, I did it because I wanted to feel cooler. It didn't work, it was really hot that day. Anyways, but I did, however, look toner, more tightened and firmer. So my husband was like, hey, that kind of worked without the saran. So it's not essential, it's more or less, like I said, just to keep it in place. You're going to see results in as little as 45 minutes. When you do your parties, you don't have to tell people to take it off right at that 45 minutes. Some people that are brand new, here in Manitoba, we're all pretty educated on that, but I have a lot of new people that are saying, so-and-so left it on for an hour. That's fine. You can leave it on for an hour. I sleep in mine sometimes. Lots of people will. That's not important to do either. It's actually going to absorb about 80% of the ingredient within the first 45 minutes. So that's why it's a great product for us to be able to do at a party. Okay, moving on to our next slide. So this is what it does. We've kind of already covered that. Tones, tightens, and firms. It reduces the appearance of cellulite. It's short season, and I'll tell you that day that I was at the zoo, I could have sold a lot of wraps. And I'm not knocking cellulite because I'm not, I don't have perfect legs either, but I'll tell you, I wrapped just one thigh. I was thinking of Steph, I was talking to you about it. I wrapped just one thigh and totally noticed a difference. Even my husband was like, oh, you better wrap the other one because it's noticeable. Like you could see, literally that it was, the whole thing was skinnier and that there was like nothing, almost nothing on the one side. It's also a first to market product. Nobody else out there has this product, so it's not like going out there and selling jewelry or selling shakes or selling makeup or just about anything out there that you've got a competitive product. This is something that's a first to market product. People have to come to you to find this product, so it's a beautiful thing because we don't have all that competition. And the fact that it's all natural ingredients, active ingredients that are in there makes it something that more and more people are interested in because so many people are more health conscious as well. Fantastic. And you guys saw what it can do, the before and afters. It's very, very affordable. Only costs $30 to try a wrap. I'm going to note something here, and I want you guys to please pay close attention because does everybody in the room know what a Blitz card is? Okay. A Blitz card is like the coupon cards that we have. If you get a boost pack or in your first package that you get, you're going to get ones that say $25. That's for the U.S. citizens, team members, whatever. We don't sell them for $25. We sell them in Canada for $30. We are not a competitive group. We are one team, one mission. Every single time that you sell a wrap for $25, think of how much you're losing from a boost pack. Jackie, was it you?
$220.
$220 cash you're losing by selling your wraps for $25. Please keep them at $30 because if you start doing it for $25, somebody else is going to come along and say, well, then I'm going to do it for $20, and somebody else is going to come along and say, I'm going to do it for $15. Nobody's making money. You're just building a more competitive environment. And keep in mind, too, that just because you're trying to sell a wrap before somebody else does, you're going to hire on team members, and they're going to do that to you. They're going to be trying to sell for less and less, and it can get pretty awful. So we want to make sure that everybody out there is selling for the same price across the board. Jackie, can you quickly show us these? I'm pretty sure I put it on all the pages. I stole it from Jackie's page because I loved it.
Because I don't think they sell the holders online. That was from a different company that I used to use. But these ones here. Sorry, can you guys hear me? These ones here, you can get 300 of them for $9.95. They're very affordable. I know. I mean, ideally, the Blitz cards would be made for Canada, and I'm sure that's coming. But in the meantime, 300 labels. They go right over top of the $25 thing. You can't see anything underneath them if you pick the silver one.
What does it say? What is yours?
It just says try it $30. Only $30 with coupon.
Cover up the 25.
It's right here, you guys.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the.
Yeah, just cover it up. Cover up the 25. Go ahead, Karen.
I was online yesterday looking at where it says stamp, is that what I'm filling in?
Yeah, you're covering up like underneath
No,
your.
but where it says stamp, like your writing, you're
I
writing.
thought it was 3 lines, but it says your stamp. But I don't want a stamp, I want a sticker. Am I just on the wrong page?
Oh, you want to go into, it says return address labels. Yeah, and there's 4 lines, you only want to use 3 of them, and you want to get the only $30, you want to just make that as big as you can.
Yeah, keep it 30
The
big.
most important thing is get either the silver or the rainbow color, because the white, I've ordered those to try and be more discreet, and they're transparent, so you don't get the white.
And are they all one size?
One size, yes. And
Just
I
the
brought
size
those for
of
anyone
the
to
label.
look. Yeah, they cover right up. rubberstamps.net, and it's right on all the Facebook groups. If you want the ad, like if you can't remember the address, just ask on any of the Facebook groups, and we'll just repost the link or tag you in it.
Is anybody not on a team Facebook group? Does anybody not belong to one or not been able to access their team group page? Good. We're all good? Okay. Go ahead, you got a question?
I have $30 ones.
You do, so do I.
I ordered them. Oh, okay. I visited City next.
No, a lot of people are saying that they can't find the $30 ones, and sometimes. But you're right, in the Starter Kit and the Boost Pack, they come with 25. So we can order the $30 ones on our own, the customizable ones. And keep in mind too, when you guys are ordering, I'm talking about ordering your Blitz cards from the My It Works store. That's something separate from this. This you would have to order separately if you wish to. But or you can just make your own if you want. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can do it with your own address labels and your own printer. That just saves you a little bit of money, or a fair bit of money, really. But anyways, the ones that you're going to get online, or pardon me, from the My It Works store page, if you're doing the customizable ones, it's going to take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks longer. For banners, it takes a week to 2 weeks longer because they're also customizable, even though we can't change anything on them. They consider it customizable. And the customizable, like when you can add your own name. Just keep that in mind when you're ordering. If you're doing a trade show or something like that and you need your stuff right away, don't order anything customizable. Okay, totally off topic. So back to it's affordable and fun. Botox is one of the #1 cosmetic procedures, thank you, that people will use in North America. It's going to cost you anywhere from about $300 and sometimes up to about $500 per treatment. Again, we're $30. Just $30, not 25. And we can do that with our face masks. With the facials, beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And remember, in your Boost Pack, you get 3 boxes. So you're going to get 12 face masks in there as well. Liposuction. Liposuction is the second highest selling procedure, and it is very, very painful, very uncomfortable, and the amount of money people are willing to spend on that is crazy. You can do that with just a wrap, with the Ultimate Body Applicator, get amazing results, and unlike shapewear, when you take that off, it's the worst possible thing if you're out on a date and he's thinking you look so good. Even if it's your husband and he's like, you're looking really good tonight, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to turn off the lights, and then you gotta take your wrap off, and it's like, oh. That, not your wrap, I mean your shapewear off. With the wrap, at least it's the real deal, and it's gonna last, on average, about 2 to 6 months. Okay, so as a loyal customer, I'm going to finish up here talking about the loyal customer program, and then Ashley is going to take over sharing a little bit more about the business. But I want to share with you guys a bit about some of our packages that we have. Or when you guys are at your parties, are you selling in packages, or are you selling 1 box of wraps? Packages? Raise your hand if you're selling packages. That's what I like to hear. And the rest of you in the room that aren't, it's just because you're brand new. It's just because it's your first meeting. Okay, so keep in mind that we get paid on the BV of each product or each package, not the actual price. The BV on some things are a little bit less. Packages are a little bit less, but the reason for that is because we're saving anywhere from 40 and sometimes up to 50% on the packages. Now our loyal customers are paying the same price as we are paying. So to be a loyal customer, what that means is that what I say is that you are going to get my friends and family discount, the same thing that I would offer to my mom, my brother, my sister. You're going to get that pricing, but you have to agree to order something consecutively for 3 months. And that something can change month after month. You're not locked into ordering 1 package or 1 product every single month. So we make it customizable for you so that you can try more than 1 product. And then I let people know that we do have 3 specific packages, so that I like to pass these around so that everybody's got one of the little party pads, and they can take a peek at the different packages that we have on here. So then as I'm going through, I share with them what those packages are. And you know what, Steph? You've got a really, sorry, this is a little bit off topic, and I'm throwing you, not off topic, but Steph's going to come up and talk in a minute, but come here for just a second. Because you have an awesome little document that, so when you're talking about the pack, quickly tell the different packages. You're selling them in regard to if you want to lose such and such.
Okay, yeah, so
actually, that is from, have you guys, if anyone is on my team, in the welcome email, one of the videos that's listed, it's called Global Wrap Party. It's a video done by Tyler Pentecost.
Yep.
That's where I got that from.
Tyler Pentecost is the CEO's son.
So he talks about, like, basically what you want to tell people is start envisioning what you want to look like and what you want your body to be like. And do you just need to tighten, tone, and firm your skin? Do you need to lose 5 to 10 pounds? Do you need to lose 10 to 20 pounds? Or do you need a total transformation? So this is just to tighten, tone, and firm. And even this one too a little bit. This is more like, I don't really get into the weight loss for this package. Maybe,
Yeah, more
say
talking
5 pounds. Just so I don't create the high expectation.
Yeah, she's talking about this skinny pack here. So keep in mind in your wrap pack, you're getting 1 box of wraps and you're getting a little tiny 0.5 ounce defining gel. So when I'm doing that, I'm saying to them, you know what? If you're gonna buy, if somebody says to you, like they come to you with their little order form and they've got just a box of wraps checked off, I say to them, okay, you know what? You're gonna want more than that because 1 box of wraps is not gonna take you very far, and if nothing else, you need to have a maintenance product in between. So then I say to them, they're like, oh, what are you talking about? Remember when I was telling you guys, and you guys all tried the defining gel? Well, you can get a defining gel this big for $10, but if you want to go with a skinny pack, then you can cheat on your diet a little bit if you want, because you've also got the fat fighters in there. You take 2 of those after eating your biggest meal. It's going to absorb, on average, about 1/3 of the fats and of the carbs that you've eaten from that meal. Flush it through your system. But then you've got that huge defining gel in there too, and you want to use that morning and night. So that's, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the only thing else that I was going to say is this is the package, and you want to tell people, most people will start with the Fit Pack, or most people start with the Ultimate Pack. Pick whatever one you want to market to people. Or you can, with this one, the Ultimate Pack's not in there, and I know Cynthia likes to talk about it like it's a secret pack, but if you focus on weight loss and, 10 to 20 pounds for the Fit Pack, and a total transformation for the big pack, that seems to make people understand what they're getting.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. I like it when you're actually making their buying decision for them. So you're having them, as you're talking and as you're explaining the products, you're saying to them, remember, this package, the wrap pack, is going to be a wee bit of maintenance, and it's going to last you a little bit in between your first couple wraps. Your skinny pack is going to be if you want to tone, tighten, and firm your skin. So if you're looking at reducing cellulite a little bit, it's a fantastic package.
I call that one the mummy pack.
The mummy pack, it's a great one. Yeah, there you go, because it's going to help with mummy tummy. Then the Fit Pack, what I honestly try to never sell the skinny pack, and the wrap pack I never touch. The only time I've ever sold a wrap pack is if somebody comes on my website and buys it without talking to me first. But the Fit Pack, I tell people, that is our most popular package. That is what 9 out of 10 people will purchase, because you can change it the next month. If you find the next month you can't afford to buy that whole package, at least you've got everything to kickstart your system. You not only have the wraps, the defining gel, the fat fighters, you also have the greens, and our greens is our second highest selling product. It is phenomenal. It's going to flush the toxins out from the inside. It's going to help to, it's not only going to help to detox from the inside, but it's also going to help to balance your body, and it's going to help with boosting your energy as well. And it's going to really, really help with your immune system. It's going to help to balance the immune system. And then explain to them that there's 38 superfoods in there. It's cold pressed. Everything we have is cold pressed, which means that none of the nutrient is taken from that. So fantastic in that regard too. And then the Fit Pack, or the Pro Fit that we have in there, that's our shake. It is delicious. Has anybody here not yet tried the Pro Fit? Oh, you guys. Who here loves it? With a boom. Who loves the Pro Fit? Boom! Come on, seriously, come on. Loud, we're being videotaped. And there's a restaurant. We want them to think we're having a great time. We are. Well, again, who here has tried the Pro Fit? Boom! There you go. Thank you. Okay. Then what I like to tell people is, you know what you see here is not all we have as far as packages. If you want to save the most amount of money, if you look on your order form, you'll see my secret package that I have. If you're a guy, that sounds good. Okay, but I let people know we have something called the Ultimate Pack. The Ultimate Pack is going to save you more money than it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you $279. It saves you, you might want to write this down, it saves you $287. It's because it's not on there. In that package, you're going to get everything that you get in a fit pack, but you're also going to get 30 essential bars, which are weight loss bars. And you can say weight loss bars because it says it right on the package. They're fantastic. There's solo grain in there that's going to help. It's actually going to expand in the stomach and make you feel fuller for longer. It's an ancient grain, and it is amazingly healthy for the body. There's so many benefits to that product. There's also the It's Vital, which is our vitamin supplement. Everything that your body is missing, and everybody's going to be different, everybody's going to be deficient in different vitamins, you're going to have that, you're actually going to get that nutrient from that product, and again, it's cold pressed. And it's all very, very bioavailable too. So everything that you're taking in, the body is absorbing right away and actually making use of it instead of flushing through your system like some other products. Then the last thing that we have in there, and I always finish off with this, this is my favorite product, it's what's helped me to keep my weight off, and that's the ThermoFit. I love, love, love the ThermoFit. It's recommended to take about 2 a day. I'll take sometimes 3 before lunch, and then I'll take 3 before I work out. I'm just being honest, that's what I do. Not all the time, but you can, and it's, well, I'm still here, and I feel good. And I'm getting weight off, so it's all good. Yes, I don't know if it does make you warmer. Mine too. I did actually take something before I came here today, so. Anyways, but ThermoFit, if you take that before working out, you can actually triple your caloric burn. So if you're going to burn about 150 calories working out, you're now going to burn 400 calories working out. So awesome product in that regard. Speak to your crowd. If you hear anybody whispering about, oh, I'm doing Weight Watchers instead, blah, 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 we complement Weight Watchers so well. It's a fantastic program because it's about what they're eating. But what we've got is we can complement that as well. And the ThermoFit is actually, when you take about 2 a day, it's the equivalent of literally erasing 287 calories from your diet that day. So fabulous, fabulous product. So again, I go over a couple more times for people kind of at the beginning, then as I'm talking about that, and then after Ashley does her portion here, I'll let you know that I go over and reiterate that loyal customer program again, because as soon as people hear the word auto ship, they shut down. And I address that, and I say, I'm going to say a word that you guys are not going to want to hear, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, I don't want any part of this, because that was what I thought. So whatever you think people might think, address it right off the hop. And I just say to them, this is what most people think, but that's okay, because honestly, that 3-month commitment that you have is so minimal for what you're going to feel after using a product for 3 months. It's literally life transforming. And if you find that this product has had a great effect on you, or people are noticing your results, you have a business. You need to be doing this as a business. Here's what I'm going to turn it over to Miss Ashley.
Are you gonna slide? Okay, you guys, so the party pad, excuse me, I'm gonna be coughing like crazy, is divided into 2 sections. Okay, so I think I always work it that the first half is basically for our product users, and the second half is for people that we want on our team. So for me, that's 100% of the room. I always go into anything, whether it is a meeting, a party, anything, assuming I'm going to have people signing up to do the business. I literally, you guys, use this, I read from it, and I'm not afraid to let people know. I said, oh, you know what, this business is so simple, I just read from this little book. And I'm always, always, always saying it to people. Honestly, all you have to do is go through the book. So you guys can print out these notes. I hope everybody knows the Party Pad notes in your eSuite, in your document section. They're called Party Pad presentation notes. So the It Works opportunity, our 2 key people, Mike and Pam, have developed an amazing 3-step system to do this business. It's called Steps to Success. This company is all about friendships, fun, and freedom. And I think anybody it's your first meeting, I think you guys can kind of already tell that we have a lot of fun. it's, me and Cynthia were saying it's like an extended family. Today when we got here, I was posting on Facebook, I was waiting for my 200 crazy family members to get to the meeting.
Boom,
So-
you're crazy.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Step one, you guys, join the party. It is a promotional $99 price right now. It is $199 to start this company. This is still a promotional price. Do we think it's going to end anytime soon? No, but you know what? We got to call it a promotional price, okay? With that, you do get 1 box of body applicators. I firmly believe, you guys, that you have to be a product of the product. I think you should try those 4 wraps, 1 wrap every 72 hours. One of the superstars on my team, I'm going to make her go around and show everybody. She has a before and after picture of 14 wraps. 14 wraps. It looks like a different tummy. So Amanda Bauer is her name. She's a brand new diamond. Boom. You'll be able to ask to see her picture and she will happily show it to you. So become a product of the product. If you want to sell that box of wraps, you can pay back your initial investment. But I honestly believe you have to try the product on yourself and most definitely your husband, your mom, your sister. With that, you guys, you also need to set up an 80 volume auto ship. Does everybody know what an 80 volume auto ship is? Okay. So we have a system called BV. So it's like our, Cynthia always says, our internal currency. I always say that every product has a point value attached to it. Like a box of wraps is $59, the BV is $54. For us to stay commission qualified month after month and to earn the full potential of the compensation plan, you need to run an 80 volume auto ship. $80 80 volume auto ship, you guys, can be as cheap as, I think I ran one before that was like $99 or $100. You guys, this is, yeah, with shipping and tax, yeah. This is a business investment. You guys, this is a tax write-off. You need to run your auto ship to get paid every month. You need to run it so you can get all of your bonuses. Your free product credit, when you're a diamond, your bonuses. If you do not run your auto ship, you won't get paid. $100 to run a business every month is absolutely nothing. So if you are not on an auto ship or if you're not sure that you're on an auto ship, make sure you have that set up. It has to run within your first month, you guys. Okay? Everybody on an auto ship?
Yep.
It's the law.
It's the law. Oh God, she's got a mic too.
Cynthia's law.
Okay, so you guys, there's 2 packages that we talk about when starting your business on top of the $99 starter kit, which is the mini boost and the big boost. The mini boost, you guys, is only available at time of sign up. Okay, the big boost is available. I have people that set their auto ship, they're that busy that they set their auto ship to the big booster kit and they get it every month. So your big booster kit is $4.99, you guys. When you sell all those applicators for 30, 30, 30, 30, you are putting $1,320 in your pocket in cash. It's an incredible package. You're also getting a greens, a defining gel, and a fat fighter basically for free because you get 8 boxes of body wraps and 3 boxes of facials. Okay, so $13.20 profit on the big boost. The mini boost, you guys, is $149. You make $360 profit, which is still good. It's still a profit. You get 2 boxes of body wraps, 1 box of facials, and again, that same Fat Fighter defining gel and greens, okay, that you can keep for yourself and take to your presentations, okay? I'm obviously a big advocate of the big boost. To me, if you're going into business, you need to make sure you have wraps. I have so many people that have said, I'm going to buy the little boost, or I have a girl right there, yeah, she's going, that's me right now. She got the mini boost. I think Vanessa did the mini boost.
Yeah, and then like 3 days later I had ordered the booster pack.
Yeah. 3 days later, yeah, Sharon. 3 days later. And the killer is that you have to pay shipping twice. So you know what, you guys? $4.99 can be a lot for people to swallow. Think of the profit. If it's hard for you to stomach that $4.99, you guys need to think about giving up that $13.20. Okay, that's a lot of money to give up, and you just have to tell yourself you need to get into activity. People on my team, I tell people, when you sign up, when's your launch party? Book your launch party. If you have a launch party booked ASAP, you're going to make that money back. Okay, fast. Step 2 is wrap free. Thank you, Cynthia. When you sign up for loyal customers, which you should do at your launch party, and I have people, Stacey Olson here? Stacey Olson. How many loyal customers did you sign up before your kit came? 11, before her kit came. You do not wait for product to start signing people up, you guys. You can sign up that many people from your first Facebook post, okay? So, for loyal customers, gets you your $120 product where you can go and buy more wraps for pure cash product, okay? So we say wrap free because we assume you're going to buy boxes of wraps with that $120. Step 3 is guarantee. Step 3, I would say, I think I said last meeting too, I don't even think about the guarantee. The guarantee is nothing to me because I know if you follow through with step 3, you're going to make way more. They say if you find 3 other distributors that complete step 1 and 2 in your first 60 days, they're going to guarantee you a $500 income in that time period. If you're completing these steps, you guys, you're going to be making more than that. And to me, step 3 isn't just guarantee. Step 3 is you're now actually building a business. The steps to success are, I think everybody on my team page probably gets really sick of me talking about it, but the top income earners in the company. Oh, thank you, team. Thank you. I have one advocate over here. You know what, you guys, the top income earners that are earning $150,000 to $175,000 a month are saying, just do the steps of success. That's all you need to do in this company to get to where we are. And I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to teach all my team members to do the same thing. 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors, and go repeat. What was that? I posted something about this business is a wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
100%. That's all you got to do. Keep teaching the steps to success. If you did that, you guys, one day you need to try and figure it out. I did this and my kids were still like, whatever. I started writing out how quick your business could grow if you did this and every single team member on your team did this. You'd for sure be a diamond in under a month. For sure. We've had people go diamond in, what, like 10 days, 9 days, couple of weeks, 3 weeks I think we have one. You know what, you guys? That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. So, my favorite topic.
Yes.
Our company totally has this amazing mission, goal. Everything about them embodies this good bonus. Mark and Cindy are owners, and you guys, please, if you haven't been to an event to see them, you have to get to events so you know what kind of company we're a part of. They ooze that this is what they want for every single one of us. They want us to get out of debt. You guys will never hear me knocking another company, but they don't give us cars, they don't give us trips, they don't, all that kind of stuff. They don't do that. They give us cash. Mark and Cindy say, do not buy another car until the first one's paid off. Don't do this till that one's paid off.
Can we get a boom?
Boom. If Mark was here, you guys, you'd be like covering your eyes because he's so intense, hey, Sin. He gets that arm, okay? Boom! We're like,
Yeah, he slams it down, he does this.
boom!
Boom! And then we're like, boom! Nobody goes, boom!
Yeah.
We're all like,
Boom! Boom! Awesome.
we'll have to practice our boom.
We'll get better. You guys, the get out of debt bonus is incredible. When you sign up with that $99 kit, you set up an 80 volume auto ship, and you get to the level of diamond in 3 calendar months from your day to sign up, you get a $10,000 bonus, which is paid out $400 a month for 25 months. You guys, when I was signed up, I think this came out maybe a month after I signed up. Or no, it came out maybe the month I signed up. Because when I signed up, you had 4 months, and I remember I got it in 3. She says to me, you can get a $10,000 bonus. I'm like, oh, sure you can. I'm thinking, nobody's ever going to get that. And specifically, I'm thinking, I'm not going to get that. You guys, this is so achievable, especially if you follow the steps to success. Bringing it up again, if you get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors and teach your entire team to do that. Does everybody in the room have 4 people in their life that complains about money? Or their job? Or getting away from their
Your
kids?
husband's included.
Yeah, or getting away from their kids in the evening. 300, thank you, 2 hands up there. 300%, everybody knows 3 people, okay, 3, only 3 people that you can sign up to do this business, you guys, it's life-changing. Who's got a good bonus? That's awesome. How many people in the room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's incredible, you guys. That's $80,000 just in this room. In that one good bonus. There has been others. I earned a $25,000 good bonus. Jackie earned a $25,000. Cynthia earned a $25,000, I think twice. And $50,000.
One, yeah. 125.
125 and 250s. Boom! That's paid for cool. So, slide please. Okay, so this is my favorite. You guys, this is our average monthly earnings chart. Everybody wants to see this. Every husband wants to see this. You sit down and talk to everybody and the guy's like, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be so fun. The husband's like, what do you make? You whip this out, you guys. This is average. Not everybody's going to fall into this category. Don't set yourself up for disappointment. If you are at a level for the first time for the month, you know, if you've just hit, say, Emerald, or you might not quite be at this, but you're going to be very close. If you sit at that level for a month or 2, you're going to be over this, okay? I want everyone to stand up who is a distributor.
Yeah.
$71 monthly average income. Awesome, you guys can sit down. I want everyone in the room who is an executive to stand up. Fantastic. $309 average monthly income. It's the first step, you guys, executive. Rubies, where are the rubies? $599 average income. Awesome.
I guess I'm.
I love that we've got guys standing up. That's
Love it.
awesome.
We're not
I love my team so much. Okay, where are our beautiful green emeralds? $1,121 average monthly income, guys.
And the safe zone.
And the safe zone. This is the first level, you guys, where you can maintain your level by volume alone. When you're at, say, executive or Ruby, I'm sure everybody's seen a chart. We place people in certain spots and we need them to have so much in volume. Emerald is the first spot where you can just maintain your title, your pay rank, just by volume alone. So green zone is the safe zone. Everybody should want to get there quick. Where are my $1,910 diamonds? Can you tell where your diamond is? Fantastic. Do we have any $6,035 double diamonds? We do! Awesome. Me, Jackie, and Shannon are all triple diamonds. And Cynthia and her husband are presidential diamonds. That's a great number. And then, you guys, we only have one Canadian ambassador diamond, and she's in Alberta. 100%, you guys. I was just going to say, here's the thing with this company. I'm always saying to people, get on board now. You need to jump on now. Our company is, I say there's 2 parts here, well more 2 parts, but we are doing over $1 million a day, on our way to $1 billion this year, okay? No new company has done $1 billion since 2004, we're gonna get there. So we're doing the volume that other people are, but we're new, we're newer, we're debt-free, we have a one-of-a-kind product, we have an amazing support system, head office, belief system. You guys, to me, this is a no-brainer. If you're willing to do a little bit of work, this is 100% a no-brainer. Who gets up every day and goes to a 9-to-5 job? Most people, right? Most people. You guys are putting in effort. I don't know how much, but you're putting in effort every single day at your job. If you would put in that effort into your It Works business, I guarantee you guys that you could leave that job by Christmas time. It is amazing how fast this can change. Cynthia was talking about the money. You guys, every month when I open that commissions report, I bawl my eyes out. Anybody who knows me, I'm a little bit emotional. A little. Just a bit. I bawl my eyes
By the end
out.
of the meeting.
Probably. I cry every time and I say, I am so blessed, I'm so grateful. The girl that introduced me to this is actually here this month as an executive. Took her a while, but she's here, Melanie Vincent. She introduced me to Cynthia, and I think about her every time I open that. I might cry now. I think about Cynthia.
It took me a year and a half to start.
Now she has tears. You guys, this business, I cannot say I'm so passionate about it because it changes lives. I said it last meeting, and I'm going to say it again because I'm on track. When we get our July payout on August 15th, I will have paid my family's debt off, which is $62,000. I'm a hero of the house. So you guys, honestly, if you think this is just a little small operation, it's so much more than that. This is changing lives. It's bringing moms home. It's paying off debts. It's providing people with their dreams. So I'm going to ask you a question. Slide, please. What's your choice? You have two choices. Everybody has things they want to do. Now, you guys, I'm not talking about just material things. I'm talking about what you really, really want to do. Maybe you want to continue to work 9 to 5. I've always dreamed of being an interior designer. I plan one day to do it. What is your dream? What is your dream job? What do you want to do? Who do you want to help? Where do you want to live? What kind of school do you want to put your kids in? Do you want to help out your mom and dad, your grandparents? What do you want to do that your normal 9 to 5 is not providing you? I guarantee everybody has something. Do you want to move to a new province? I know we have people doing that. It was their dream. They're doing that. You guys put up your hands? No? You guys, this is going to give you whatever you want if you put everything into it. What's your choice? Shrink your dreams or grow your income? Does anybody think that they can accomplish what they really, really want to do at their current 9 to 5?
Nope.
And you guys, I talk about growing my check by 702% in a year, not to say, oh, I'm rolling in the money. I told everybody last month, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. We are literally living paycheck to paycheck because I am paying off all of that debt with my paychecks. If I can leave everybody with one last little thing other than steps to success, it is talk to everybody you know. Everyone's always, always, always asking me, how did you get to where you are in this company? Guys, I didn't do anything special. I just talked to everybody. I didn't care. I wanted to pay off my debt. I had things that I wanted to do for my family. I picked up the phone. I texted. I emailed. I Facebooked. I instant messaged. That's all I did. And Facebook post. Sorry, after Facebook post. And blitzed, yeah. That took me a while to get going, but I did. I've mastered blitzing. And you know what, you guys? I was on a call. Renessa in the U.S., I think, went ambassador in 9 or 10 months. And she just promoted out an ambassador who, it took her a couple months, like way less time. It was a couple months, I can't remember. I was on her call last night. And they asked her did anybody else listen to that call? I feel bad, I can't remember her name. She's under Vanessa in the U.S. They asked her what she did, and she said, I packed my wraps in my Blitz cards, and I started walking. And she literally said she went out there and she blitzed and she rapped and she taught everyone to do the same, and everyone just repeated the process. And I think it was something crazy, like 4 months or something, like crazy. She went ambassador. Sorry guys. That's all it is. So join the party, $99. Anybody here not signed up to be a distributor who's ready to join the party?
Join the
By the end of the night, you will.
Join the party, as in join the team and have the time of your life.
Yeah, we're pretty fine. Step 2, rat free. Gather your 4 loyal customers. Don't wait for your product to come in. You guys can do that before. And your guarantee, $500. Woohoo. Find your 3 distributors and teach your team to duplicate that process. And you guys will be the ones sharing your huge, huge, huge growth stories at next meeting. Any questions on the party pad, you guys? That was a very long, extended version of it. Anybody have any questions about step 1, 2, 3? No? Okay, so I think, Cindy, we're going to call up Steph and
Yeah.
Alf to tell their story.
Yeah, I just want to do a little introduction of Stephanie Ash. Thank you very much, Ashley. Okay, we have our guest speakers tonight, because I think every month now what we're going to do is we're going to feature either a couple or a distributor or a couple of distributors and hear their story. You guys asked, we want to hear your story and how you guys climbed the ranks. So tonight we're going to hear from a Double Diamond and her special man. And I want you guys to hear where they came from and where they're at now and how they did it, because it moves me every time I think of the first time that I met Steph. And don't take this the wrong way, Steph, but my first impression was, I don't know that she's got what it takes. She seemed so quiet and shy, and I knew what Jackie and I were like, and so to see this timid little sweet thing, I'm thinking, I don't know that you're going to have the balls to get in front of people, but I know that it doesn't take somebody super brave. It's just a matter of being passionate about a product. So come on up, you guys. Share with us. Anyways, I love it now. Before we do it. And I got to know Alpha a little bit, but not enough yet. But anyways, cool. Don't worry. I know. You'll hear more from you guys. You guys want this one? Here.
They both work.
He can each have one and then.
Not a good idea, give me a mic.
Oh, yeah,
Work it.
Let's hear some rock and roll.
Working it. Hello. Is that loud enough? It sounds crazy to me. Okay, I'm Stephanie Ash, and I'm going to read to you guys. I could do this just offhand, but I would be here all night because I do really like talking. I do. So I'm currently a Double Diamond. I'm working towards triple. I actually went from Ruby to Double Diamond in March. And like I said, this is my working out. So I do want to start by saying that I am normally a very shy person. Growing up, my mom would say, don't be afraid to smile, your face won't crack. I was afraid to show that I was happy. I was just like very shy growing up. And still am. I'm still a very shy person, but what I want to tell you guys is that I spent many years and many thousands of dollars setting up a wedding photography business. I need to adjust this. So I was setting up a wedding photography business, but when it came time to actually get customers, I was too scared. I was too shy to pick up the phone, too turned off by the idea of selling myself to strangers, and trying to convince them to choose me over a sea of other photographers. I didn't even want to respond to email inquiries or pick up the phone. I just wanted to magically show up, shoot, and leave, and never have to deal with the in-between stuff. It didn't happen ever, except for if I assisted other photographers. But thinking about it now just makes me cringe. I just never went anywhere with that. But here I am, picking up the phone, selling the business to strangers, emailing and messaging people like crazy, and trying to convince people to join my team. So what's the difference between selling wedding photography, which is something that I'm pretty good at, or selling It Works, something that I had no idea how to do? And why am I successful? The difference is I believe in me. I believe in myself. I believe in the products, and I have a very, very strong vision. So one of my favorite quotes is this, and I send this quote out to everybody on my team. It's the first thing that you see in your email. When you have a vision, nothing gets in your way. When you don't have a vision, everything gets in your way. It's so true. If you don't have a vision when you start this and you get on board and you're like all over the place, you're not gonna get anywhere. You need to pick where you want to be and go there. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Make your vision and stick to it. My why for joining this business is very clear. For many years, I've envisioned a career where I could be myself 100%, coach and inspire other people, help other people's lives, have fun, work when and wherever I wanted, stay up late, and somehow make that income grow and grow incredibly huge so that I could have the freedom to do the things I love. That's not too much to ask. Many would say yes, but I am not a 9-to-5er. And I have faith that one day that dream career would magically just fall into my lap. And it did. I immediately recognized the income opportunity. Okay, let's face it. Cynthia was making $11,000 at the time, and I was drooling, sign me up. That's what it was. But what really fascinated me was that this company, it offers every single one of those things that I wanted. It just wasn't what I expected. When I first started, I had no experience. No leads, no lists, no sales experience, but I had a vision and I was determined to make it happen, even though I had no idea how. Okay, I have a confession. I've never had a wrap party. Believe me, I've tried, but no one will come. Maybe my 1-year anniversary people will come. Actually, we'll be gone, but. Does anyone want to buy a wrap? I have a lot. But I didn't let that slow me down because I saw everybody else promoting and I wanted a piece of that pie. I took whatever I could and I turned them into as many one-on-one appointments as I could. But I also have success from YouTube, Facebook, leaving bliss cards everywhere, even in the bathroom stalls. I did get a customer that way. Wrap parties are definitely where it's at, and it's the best way to build your business, but it's not the only way. You can really get creative with this company. Don't get me wrong, I've done my share of wrap parties for other people and launched them, but never one myself. With continuous education and spending 1/3 of my time on self-improvement, I make sure that I'm always growing myself first, because if you're not growing, your team won't grow. I make sure that for everyone that I encounter on this journey, I spend time getting to know them and build a solid, trusting relationship. This business is very much reflective on the relationships you build with others. And that's why even a shy person like myself can succeed. I'm not a salesperson, but I'm very caring, I'm a coach, I'm a friend, and a supporter. I look on the bright side of things always, and I'm always trying to enforce a positive outlook in my distributor's eyes. I often say to people that I feel like I've won the lottery and I'm compelled to share it with everybody. Everyone that I meet, even if I don't know you, I should share that. It's selfish of me not to share this opportunity, and it's unfair to judge anyone prior to offering this on whether or not I think they'd be interested.
Boom!
Oh, that is key. You don't know what people need and what they want. You don't know where people are at in their life. Even if you think you know, you don't. And if they don't want it, they'll just say no. Because of this business, I finally feel free to be myself. I just turned 29 yesterday, and I finally feel like I can be who I actually am, and I've never felt that way. Where am I here?
And she spent her whole birthday working.
Yeah, I did. I worked until like 10:30.
She's obsessed.
I feel like my inner free spirit that's been trapped inside of me, my shy little person, has finally come out, and I have the opportunity to shine. Alf often talks about this huge transformation that I've had personally since joining in August. In January, I made a goal to retire him from his 9-to-5 job that he hated. People laughed at me, including him. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. Jackie laughed at me. She did. I said, just watch me.
I kind of more.
Little did he know that my plan would actually work. Ha! I told him, sweetie, one day I'll be making more than $10,000 a month. What do you think I'm planning on doing with that? Go shopping? No. I want to have the freedom to do fun things all day with you. He disagreed and rolled his eyes, stating that he could never ever do this, but he ate his words shortly after. I knew all along that one day he'd be better at this than I am. I still believe that. He doesn't yet. Faith is a very powerful thing. He is a very special person and incredibly charming. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that goal setting and believing in yourself, combined with a vision, will yield life-changing results. Our success has given us freedom. We have both been itching to live in BC for, well, I've been here 17 years and I've wanted to leave since I got here. I love the people, I'm just not a Winnipeg person. I need to be on the coast. So now that we're financially free, we are actually moving there in 1 month. Finally. So we're chasing our dreams. I knew that there'd be a light at the end of the tunnel, and even though I had a long, slow start, I got back up every time I was knocked down. I did not get upset when everyone else promoted. I was happy for them and congratulated them, and I was just so excited for that to be me one day. I believe in everyone here, whether you're signed up or not. And I just want to say that I really love everyone on my team so much, and because of you guys, this is why we are successful and why we are where we are. It's all because of the team, and everything comes down to teamwork and building that solid relationship. So, thank you.
All right, short and sweet. I tried to memorize this tiny little thing, but I'm sharp like circle, so I'm just gonna have to read it. I'm Alf. I'm a guy. I'm a musician. I've been a musician for 25 years now, and there ain't no bigger skeptic than this guy right here. When Stoofy here, I call her Stoofy because Stephanie plus Newfie equals Stoofy. I'm insane. So when she joined, I was a skeptic. I was a casual observer until her income started doubling and tripling mine and quadrupling probably now, right? That's when I said, sign me up, man. What the hell? What's going on here? So she did, and I was, here I go. And though it's common to sign up the spouse to build a new leg and etc. I wanted to do more than just lend my name, and I wanted to do more, and I became more and more involved, and I'm that close to making her triple, and me diamond hopefully really soon. Anyways. So here I am, and just last week I quit my job of 9 years.
First guy in Manitoba, first spouse that's been able to be retired from.
Well, yeah, I think
First or
the
second?
cameraman here would be number one.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, what is this?
Joe Cherluvka, former electrician. Boom, boom. And so I quit my job almost 9 years, and I can't divulge the name, but its initials are MTS. Funny. Upon informing Ashley here, that I just quit my job, and I said, man, geez, now I have to get to work. Well, she said, no, work it, Alf. It works. Work it. It's genius. So that's that. So to all you guys here, they're all here. I want to say this, whether you're here to join or just here because your wife dragged you here or whatever, girlfriend, support the hell out of her because she needs you. And you need to believe in her, because it's incredible how big this biz will grow when we have a solid support system, like seriously. And I've done that, and here we go. Here's our story. We're moving. And money! Anyways. So, I want to talk about our working relationship here with Stufy. It's wicked awesome. What else can I say? As she said, and everyone, and Cynthia said, she's very shy. She's a hermit. She's been out. Last winter, she was out 2-3 times, I think. And she's a hermit type. So, and when we work, I help nudge her out of her little shell, and when she's talking to people, and that's a good thing, right? And me, I'm a bit of I got an aggressive style, kind of, and so she gives me confianza. A little counter, And what else? Okay, if I can give any advice to anyone here, and I'm sure there's a lot of skeptics and people here out of curiosity, I don't know, I'm assuming there are. I would say, once you're in it, develop your own style, find an angle, and when you approach people, I'm very blunt and upfront with people. I actually just go, up to people and say, hey, do you love your job? And a lot of people go, oh, really? Well, then I take it from there. So that's my thing. So, it works for me. So find your thing and use that if you want to. $5 each. So set a goal, attack it, but stay human. Always ask your upline questions. Always ask questions, and upline people, accommodate your downline people. Just keep the wheel rolling. Everyone wins. And be nice, play fair, and don't be discouraged and doubt yourself in the beginning. Remember, it's not a race. Pace yourself. Be aggressive, but pace yourself. Become a monster in the biz, but don't turn into a monster. Okay? And in closing, join our team. Okay, bye.
We're going to be at the next meeting, August 6th, and that's going to be their last meeting with us before they move away.
Also, we're not going to see blitz cards in the urinal anymore.
Blitz cards in the urinal. Was that you? Who was that?
Good idea.
Oh, maybe that wasn't. Okay. Anyways, you just brought your upline to tears there. Very, very moving. So thank you guys very much for sharing with us. It's amazing. Anybody, you just never know. I thought she was too shy to do this business, and now she's a double diamond making over 10 grand and retired her guy. Like, that's huge, huge, huge. So I want everybody to join us in congratulating everybody that promoted in the month of June. So what we're going to do now is a little bit of recognition, and I'm sorry, I know we're running really, really late. That's because I took way too long in the beginning. It's completely my fault. I talk way too much. But so we're going to get all of our diamonds that have got promotional gifts to give out to come up to the front, please. Come up over here. And we'll call up first if I can get all of everybody that went executive in the month of June. Please come up, and I'll ask you guys to come up, and then I'm going to hold the mic, and I'm going to pass it down person to person. I want you to state your name and the date you started. Okay, so come on over here. If you're executive, you guys line up over here. Okay. Executive number 1. Tiffany. And you started?
I started 2 months ago.
Yay, Tiffany. And that's it. Give me your flower.
I know, but they're coming over here.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Congratulations, Pauline.
All right, boom! Boom!
Congratulations.
this. Yeah, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I started in May.
Melanie Vincent to introduce Ashley to Cynthia. June 1st.
Carla Walker, June 6th.
I started in May.
November.
Okay, excellent. So that's all of our executives for the month of June. So now we are going to ask all of our rubies to come on up to the front, please. Everybody that went ruby in the month of June. Oh, we got a few. Oh, I love when there's like double promotion. Sorry. That's why you were excited. You're going to get excited. Okay.
I gotta keep it, you know, build it up. I gotta build it up.
Okay.
It's still Patty Heinrichs, and it's still November.
Ready? May 21st. Boom!
Mike McDonald, Mark. And let's do a big boom. I don't have a big voice like him, so 1, 2, 3, boom! Ruby.
Awesome! Congratulations, everybody. And is everybody good there? Okay, so now if we can get our emeralds to proceed to the front. Who went emerald in the month of June? Okay, and that's your name when you started.
Deborah Ross, April 4th. Carrie Firmer, Mark 18th.
I love Emerald. Emerald was probably one of the promotions that I had that I was most excited about because like Ashley was saying, that's your safe zone. That's the promotion that you get to where it's just your volume that's going to help you to maintain. You don't have to have people in all the right places every month. Okay, so now, do we have anybody that went diamond? Congratulations again.
And then Boyer.
Oh, Boyer. Oh, you said right. Oh, I said no.
Who's wrong there? What do you got?
She's like, whatever, I'm a diamond, doesn't matter. Tell me what you want.
Call me Amanda Diamond. August. Awesome. And was anybody here at the meeting? Not here,
Here.
What, like 4 months ago, I think? And Amanda shared her, March, yeah, you remember? And Amanda shared her story with us. Unbelievable. We knew, Ashley told me from the very beginning, that girl's going to go diamond. She is going to do huge things. I see something so amazing in her. So I know you probably want to say,
Go cry.
No, I just want to say about Amanda, here's your gift right here. This girl is absolutely amazing. And through everything, she kept saying, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. It didn't take her long, but she kept saying, I'm going to get there. And I said, I know you're going to get there. And her husband's support, when I saw him standing in line, I'm like, oh God, Peter came to see her. Oh my God. They are an amazing family. She deserves this like crazy. And I want everyone to ask to see her before and after picture, you guys, because it's amazing. And I can't tell that. I'm going to say something, but I can't. Okay. If anybody knows where she works, don't say anything. I want her to tell you what she's doing.
you got me when you said your speech where we're bringing moms home. I'm coming home.
Retiring husbands, coming stay-at-home moms, that's living the dream. Stay-at-home dads, we don't always want them home with us, but I could very easily retire my husband, and I have told him, you can go to work. And I love him to bits, but it would be so happy otherwise. Okay, do we have a double diamond? Woo! Yeah, that's right.
My name is Selena, and I started, it was in March, early March.
Wow. And your husband is not proud at all over there, is he? He's beaming right now. That is awesome. Congratulations. A lot of hard work. One thing that kills me is when somebody says to somebody that comes up to the front that promotes, and I've heard this a couple times, somebody will come up to that person afterwards and they've said to me, yeah, I had somebody come up to me and say, oh my gosh, you're so lucky you're a diamond, or you're so lucky you're a double diamond or triple diamond. There is no luck involved in it. It is hard work. That's an insult. It's hard work to get there, and it's dedication, and it is love for your team. You cannot get there without your team. So know you guys, everybody in the room, that all of us that are up here or that are raised anywhere, whether we're Ruby, executive, whatever, it takes our team to get us to where we are. And we appreciate one another so much. We're so grateful for all of you guys. So quick little boom for all of our sidelines, downlines, everybody in the room for just loving on each other in a good way. Okay. I just want to ask, is there anybody, because we are going to go quickly into a little bit of party tips. We want to give you guys some cool information that you guys can leave with that's going to actually help to motivate you at your parties to do something new, maybe something you haven't thought of before, thinking outside of the box. So we're going to go around the room. Jackie's going to share in just a moment, but I did want to ask, is there anybody here that's considering signing up that while we're doing this, if you want a distributor form, raise your hand. You don't have to hand it in right now, but if you're considering a business, we've got distributor forms up here. It takes a good 10 minutes to fill it out. There is the draw. Sharon, can I get the basket? Yeah. Oh, the basket. Yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't have one. So there is this basket that is for anybody that does decide to join the business. Your name is going to be entered into the draw. There's a greens on the go, ThermoFit, a fat fighter, essential bar, 2 boxes of wraps, a box of facials, a defining gel, product brochures, and party packs. There's all sorts of great things in here that's really going to boost your business huge. So if you are interested, please raise your hand. We'll ask again in just a little bit. But I'm going to welcome Jackie up to the front here. Does anybody want a distributor form? We've got some people coming up. Anybody else? Yeah, great. Keep your hand up and Ashley will deliver, or will come and drop one off to you. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce Jackie Jahufka. So Jackie has been a longtime friend of mine. We go way back to the business that I used to be in. We were both in that business and both saw a brighter light. And I can't believe that I forgot to mention that Joe, yes, is also a retired husband. So excited. Woo! Joe Diamond. Congratulations to you too, Joe. So now we're going to get we're going to get Jackie, as Ashley's going around the room, we're going to get Jackie to share with us her party tips. And I'm going to ask, or actually I'll let you go. Okay. If anybody here has gotten any ideas as to, not ideas, pardon me, but anything when you were at a party, and maybe it's what brought you here tonight, we want to hear your aha moments. Okay, so we want you to share your aha moments. What was it when you were at a party that made you think, you know what, I think I can do this. This is for me. I think I know other people. I think I'm gonna.
Look at some here. I'm sorry.
What?
Everybody.
What?
Can you look at her leg? This deserves a boo. Stand up on a chair.
Yay, Liz!
Coolest thing I've ever seen.
My 14-year-old daughter,
Wait, that's my friend.
she's a big supporter. Thanks to
So amazing.
What's going on? Look at that Twitter tattoo. Yeah, come down here, stand right here. That's dedication to your business. Really? It took her daughter an hour to put that on. That's dedication from the kiddos too, my goodness. Love the support from the family. Yeah, you gotta put your website on and get your daughter to work on that. Cinnamon Pony right there. Right here. Okay, so I wanted to, Jackie's going to share a tip. She's going to ask you to please raise your hand if you have something you want to share too, because again, one team, one mission. If you've got something really cool that you want to share that really got you thinking, share with us. Or if there's something that you do at your parties that you think, you know what, this has worked so well for me and I think people need to know about this, we want to hear from you guys as well. There was something I was talking to you about.
We already did that.
Oh, never mind, we already. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it on to Jackie.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
It's not that kind of meeting. Stop it. I only get 2 minutes. I just wanted to share a few things that that I think are just helpful for when you're doing the party. And then I'm going to, like Cynthia said, I'm going to go around and get you guys to share if you had like a moment or something like that that you know, inspired you, that you thought, okay, wait a second, I can do this. I think I'm going to go for it. But I just wanted to touch on 2 little things to make your party a little bit easier. Sometimes people have a really hard time closing and you know, wrapping things up, and I think that there's just 2 little things that Denise likes to share with people in the wrap room when she's unwrapping. Hello. Share with them in the wrap room, and one of the things is when unwrapping somebody, what she asks is, what interested you tonight? So you're starting a conversation going. I love dogs, I'm sorry, I just love that. Ask you what you took away from the presentation, what interested you during the talk, like what product stuck out to you. And get them to share what they thought was, you know, something that they were interested in, and then asking them what their goals are. Most people do know that they want to lose anywhere, you know, on average from 5 to 50 to 80 pounds, depending on what their goal is. Let them tell you what their goal is, and as a distributor or a consultant, it's your job to consult them, to tell them which package is best for them. So when we were talking about selling a box of wraps as opposed to the packages are definitely the best way to go. It's going to let people really get a good feel for our products. People should be, you know, enjoying the Fat Fighters. They're just something that's healthy for you no matter what. They're not bad for you. But you know, that way you can sell bigger packages. You're really going to be able to help people better when you ask them what their goals are and you know how you can help them. So I mean, I think that's just really important to remember that you're a consultant. You need to consult. I guess the microphone's supposed to be up here, right? Not used to this. Another thing is one of the things that kind of can slow down people or scare them, so that they're not ready to book their first 2 shows in the first 10 days, which is very highly suggested. That's what you want to do, Steph. It slows them down because they feel like they have to know everything. You guys have to know that you don't need to know everything. You really need to be yourself. You need to be comfortable. And one of the things that you can do to empower yourself, because we all feel like, oh my gosh, there's so many products, there's so many ingredients, there's so many things to know. Just simply bring a binder with you that has the printouts of all of the product sheets. So it just looks like this. I bring this with me to my parties because I don't know all the answers. I've been doing this for a year now, and I will probably never know all the answers, but it's important to know that I have all the information with me. So if people ask me questions about ingredients, I have everything here for them. So I just have the printouts of absolutely everything. It has like most of the questions answered for you. So all this stuff is provided for you in your e-suite and on the websites and stuff like that. So don't feel like you have to know it all to start off. You just got to make sure you have this information with you so that you are empowering yourself. That's all I wanted to share, but what I really, one of the things that I wanted to share about what interested me about the product and what really got me was when I went to Cynthia's party and I seen her do the presentation, and I was like, you know what, I think I can do this. I love helping people, I love helping others, and I think that when you realize that that's all we're doing, I never feel like a salesperson. I always feel like I'm just explaining to people how they can get healthier, how they can lose weight, and how this can help them. And then I also like to explain to people how the income potential can change their life, because it has changed mine. So I always feel like I'm in a place of service. I always feel like I'm in a place of just offering, and I'm just educating people. Absolutely never feel like a salesperson. Has anyone ever said to you when you were talking about the business, oh, I'm not a salesperson, I can't sell? Yeah. I really never feel that way. Does anyone ever feel like a salesperson when sharing these products? No, not the way we look at ourselves. You know, we're business people, and we're here to help. And I think that as long as we always have that feeling and we're always there to help people, we always do well, and that's how your business is going to grow. I'm here to basically ask you guys what your aha moment was at the party that you went to. What made you realize that, oh wait, I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to hand it over. These two ladies here I know want to share. I'm going to hand it to Steph first, because I know that hers was, yours is super simple, and I want to share yours, but I'm going to let you share, because that's even better coming from you. So, absolutely.
Mine's interesting. Okay, I'll keep this short, but when Jackie first told me she was doing this is my best friend, by the way, I thought she was nuts. I thought it was totally nuts. I didn't Google this. I just thought it was crazy. But I went to her party to support her, and I didn't try the wrap. And you know, because I just didn't want to. So I wanted to be there. So Cynthia came in and she laid down a magazine, the original Success from Home magazine. You guys need to put this out in front of everybody and get more than one if you can. Or I don't know if you could still order them.
I think they might be sold out. They're not on their back.
Order back. Okay, so Cynthia, so because I didn't want to be there and I didn't know anybody and I'm shy, you guys up here, different. In front of a total strangers when I'm not trying to recruit, I'm shy. So Cynthia came over and laid the magazine in front of me and I went, oh good, if I read this no one will talk to me. I'm just going to hide behind it. And I'm reading through, and I'm like, oh, this must be legit. It's in a magazine. Oh, it's real. And I'm flipping through, and there's different success stories from Denise, from Cammie, everybody. And I'm the kind of person, I read those success stories, and I went, I could do what she's doing. And I read the next one, well, I can do that. Or she's not good. What does she have that I don't have? I can do it. And that's what got the ball rolling initially for me. So the magazine is very, very important to have a party.
Thank you, Steph.
Sure. So I actually have two. The one is before I get anyone to start listening to me talk, I actually say I have a little bit of homework for everyone to do. And in the packages that they have, I have an order form. And so before I say anything about the products, about the packages, about the opportunity, every single one of those people at my party has filled out all of their information on the order form. So no one has any confusion. I have all of their information now to take home. Because if they don't purchase that night, then at least I have everything filled out, including their signature on the order form. The other thing that I also do is I get them to star or highlight the products or packages that I'm talking about that they either have a question about or that they're interested in. So then in the wrap room or when we're taking orders, I can say, oh, I see that you have a star beside this one. Why are you interested in this one? What are your goals? Do you have a question mark beside this one? Is there any follow-up information I can give you? But the most important thing, as we know with follow-up, is getting their information. The other thing that I make sure I do is I tell people that they need to wrap once every 72 hours for good results. And I tell all of my customers and all of my distributors that one package of wraps will only last you 2 weeks. And I know a lot of us have had customers that have gone home, done one box of wraps, and haven't got the results they want. Remember that one box of wraps is just one treatment. One. Many people will have to do 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, until they get their desired results. So instead of people going home, never buying again, and getting really upset, I tell everyone you need to wrap once every 72 hours for the next 6 weeks. Therefore, on your order, if you're buying a fit pack, if you're buying a skinny pack, you are adding 1 box of wraps. And I have noticed a huge increase in people buying 2 boxes and then signing up to be distributors on my team because they've had amazing results after. So just remember, it's only going to last you for 2 weeks if you wrap once every 72 hours. Wrap once every 72 hours for the first 6 weeks. That's 2 boxes of wraps in the first month.
Perfect, thank you.
I forgot there was a couple that I wanted to share. Something that Denise had mentioned at the meeting that she did in California. In order to get parties, because the point of this is the whole no excuses summer, so we really want to make sure that everybody's growing their business throughout the summer and getting those party bookings throughout the summer. Sometimes it's very difficult to get people out. Consider having a deck party. Consider having a wine and facial party or a margarita wrap party. And put it out there saying, I'm providing everything, margaritas and wraps. Come for $30. You guys are probably going to think, because everybody there didn't, even when my mom, who went to the meeting, reiterated and all that to me, I thought, why is she teaching that? Because we're not really supposed to be drinking as we're wrapping. But it's, like she said, you know what, if the alcohol's going to get them to the party, go for it. Get them there, but when you're at the party, let them know, okay, we're going to wrap you guys first, I'm going to do my little speech, then we're going to unwrap you guys, take an after picture, and then the drinks are going to be flowing. And as the drinks are flowing, they're asking questions, and then they're signing up that order form, because let's face it, if you've ever done any other kind of direct sales, when people are inebriated, they spend a lot more money. So it's not a bad thing, but you want to let them know, you guys, this is not the norm. You're trying a wrap tonight. I wanted you guys to see how it feels. I wanted you guys to be able to experience this. But when you buy your box of wraps, please, when you sign up as a loyal customer, don't have the drinks flowing at that point. At that point, you want to have the water flowing and just keep hydrating. Make sure that you really address that. But that's a really, really good point, because it is so true. Like I said, my first or second party, she said to me, if you had wine, people would have come. I'm like, that's probably true.
I actually, the first time I went to Cynthia's party, it was on a Friday, which was very confusing for me because I was expecting wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had cucumber water.
Yeah.
I did. I had cucumber and melon water, and I had lemon and orange water, and lemon and lime water.
But that was my fault. I did not read the invitation. So in all fairness,
Okay,
there's
well,
going to be a big percentage of the people coming that did not read.
Okay, well that completely goes against my other tip. Because my other tip was, when you do an event on Facebook, events don't normally work at all for people because people get 10,000 events. And I found that my event did work, and it worked very well because it wasn't just those 91 people I invited. A lot of those people became distributors and loyal customers, because what I did was, when I first did up the event, I put a picture of, I'm sure you guys have all seen the picture of the half-naked guys that were wrapped, and I put the title was, what was it? Sorry, can't guarantee any naked men, but I can guarantee you're going to look better naked in front of yours. So people thought it was funny, they thought it was cute, they thought it was catchy. They were willing to open it, especially because of the picture. And then I also kept messaging them. So I didn't just post things on the event. I kept, like in the top-hand corner, I don't remember exactly what you do, but in the top-hand corner, you can message, like private message, every single person that was invited. And I said to them, you probably think I invited everybody in my Facebook group. That's not the case. That really was close to the case. But I said, I chose you specifically because I want you here. I have something new, something exciting to share with you, blah, blah, blah. Then the next day, I messaged out, I can't believe the results from last night. And for everybody that thought I was crazy, you missed out on a huge, huge event, which it was a big kerschmodule, but 16 people and one person doing it all themselves.
That's how mine was.
Yeah, exactly. But, and then, so anyways, and I messaged out, because at that time we could still talk about inch loss and that sort of thing. So I talked about the inch loss and how one girl lost 7.5 inches that night, so I posted that. And people were suddenly like, are you kidding me? What is this? Okay, I want to see, like, do you have pictures? Everything just started growing from there. So my point is, it's that drip marketing, right? You keep on saying things. Don't send out an invite once and think, oh, nobody wants to come, nobody responded. Just keep up with it constantly. Okay.
Does anybody else have a tip that they want to share that they do at their parties that was effective, or something that that was a moment for them that they felt like, wow, that's the moment where I was like, I know I can do this. This is what I'm going to do. Is everybody shy? Or you have one? Good.
I actually have one, yeah.
Good.
Okay, hello everyone. I started October 8th, October 8th, I was a normal person. October 9th, Kat got me to come down to a meeting like this where there's like 15 of us and no mic, because we didn't need a mic at that time. And I thought, okay, my grandma gave me her credit card number, said, go for it. Don't believe in it, but go for it. So I took the shot, ended up winning the basket, because there was 4 of us that signed up, so 25% chance. The second I signed up and I was enrolled, Jackie looked at me, gave me a hug and said, welcome to the family. I always mention at my parties the support from uplines, like downlines, sidelines, is unbelievable. Whenever you're stuck, I call Kat. When she doesn't answer, I call Jackie. When Jackie can't answer, I call Steph, who's, I don't know, that way to me. I don't even know enough. But the support is one thing I always mention. I've joined companies where I bought the starter kit, never had a launch party, never saw the person who enrolled me, ever. I traveled with these people all the way to Tampa.
Yes, we had a ball.
And back, and it was amazing. So, come to Tampa, life changing. And always mention the support because that's what a lot of people are scared of when they sign, is the lack of support that they're going to receive.
Absolutely. That's such a good point. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's such a great point. We are like a big family. We all here. We're here to support each other. That's why we all get together, and it is like a family. I don't know, like somebody made a comment about people. Do we always cry this much at meetings? Well, you know what? It's very emotional when you see the people in your life growing and moving on and things changing for them. And you know, the reason why we do this is to empower other people. So when you get to empower some of your favorite people on the planet, your best friends, it's life-changing, and you're going to shed a couple tears, and it's nothing but a good thing. Speaking of which, I want to talk about conference, or we need to talk about conference.
Yeah. And then Seattle. We want to talk about, yeah. Okay, how many people in the room are going to Seattle for the Seattle Boot Camp? Oh, yay, we're going to have so much. Come on, more hands. Really high, guys. I want to see them high, because we're like this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm guessing the wife and the husband, 8, 9, 10.
It will change your
11, 12,
business.
13, 14, 15, 16. Awesome. Okay, you guys, I know we're going to have more by the time that comes around. It's September 6th and 7th?
Yeah.
Or 7th and 8th?
6, 7.
6, 7? You guys, yeah, honestly, people that go to a boot camp will start out as an executive, and by the next year, they're going to be either a double diamond or a presidential or maybe even an ambassador, because it moves you. It does something to you. It's so hard to explain, but it changes you. It completely changes you. It just fills you up with something, and you realize, you know what? If that person who had no confidence is up on stage crying her eyes out because she realized that she was pregnant with her 4th child and her husband was away overseas in the army, and if she could do it by herself with 4 kids, I can sure as heck do this. And it's amazing. There's story after story like that, but I mean, it's a lot more than that. They always announce something super big and exciting at the boot camp, so I can't wait to see what it's going to be. St. Louis, I'm virtually not going to St. Louis. Is anybody going to St. Louis boot camp? I'm going. Yeah. Are you really? Yeah, I got a ticket. Oh, yay, Linda. Okay.
It's sold out. It is sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out, so you're lucky. You got it just in time. Do you have anybody you're going with?
Yeah, Wendy, my other sister.
Awesome. Okay, good. So you guys are going to have to come up and let us know how that went. I am hoping to get Denise here for either our August or September meeting. I really, you guys, follow me on Facebook, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm so excited for Denise Walsh to come out for either August or September, and I want all you guys to start, like, don't just like it, say something, because then she'll be like, oh my God, I'm so wanted there, I need to be there. Okay, we need to get her here. That's going to be huge. But conference too, you guys. So anyway, Seattle's going to be huge. We want as many of us there as possible. Denise is my upline. She is our Ambassador Diamond. She's the one I just literally bow down to her, but you know what I mean, I love her. She's awesome. And she should be awarded as the 3rd Black Diamond in the company at this the Seattle meeting. So we want to be able to be there waving our Canadian flags. Woo! We're the Canadian team for Denise, and just cheer her on. on top of everything else that we're going to get to do there. It's just nothing but a crazy, crazy party. What you walk into today with the music blaring is nothing compared to boot camps. Hey, it's nuts, the whole light show and everything. Anyway, so yeah, so also conference, if you guys can make it to conference, that is, they just sent something out to save the date, January 16th to 18th, thank you. Conference is the biggest thing that we have. That is definitely, if you can only make it to one event, make that the event. Keep in mind, your whole trip, whether it be Seattle or if it's a conference, and don't assume it's in Tampa. We don't know that it's going to be in Tampa. That's where it was last year. We don't know if that venue can hold us this year. We're growing so substantially.
Because we're bursting at the seams.
We are, yeah. My voice is annoying. Anyways, I'm glad you laughed. I agree. Anyways, the conference, that one, the one in January is the one that you don't want to miss. That's the one that's going to be the be-all, end-all, and it's all 100% tax write-off. Okay, you can write off that whole trip. It's all business related. So your airfare, your hotel, everything that you're doing for conference or for any of these boot camps is a tax write-off. So do keep that in mind, please. Okay, now before we wrap it up here, we're going to do some draws.
Tickets.
Anybody else need any draw tickets? Did anybody not get a draw ticket? Was that what you were asking me, Steph? Somebody didn't too? Somebody came in and didn't get a draw ticket. Brady has to get a draw ticket.
Is that? Oh.
This is for the door prize. Are you talking about the door prize? Steph, we're talking about the door prize draw? Did anybody not get a ticket for the door prize draw when you first came in? I think you're all good there.
You didn't get one?
Oh, no. I don't know if I could wrap this up.
Okay, now if anybody signed up in the month of July, so from July 1st until tonight, and you have not yet received a ticket, your name is also entered into this draw, okay? So it's for people that signed up tonight or from July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Okay, so raise your hand, please, if you're still waiting for a ticket.
I'm just gonna.
Patty, you're already on board. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna on the aisles for this. So from the first of the month or sign up tonight.
Okay, so is this the door prize you're having here?